Tina Turner dead at 83. Singer revealed I want to be remembered as the queen of rock and roll. A woman who showed it's okay to strive for success on your own terms in final interview just 6 weeks ago. Tina Turner, whose death was announced on Wednesday at the age of 83, will undoubtedly get her dying wish. Asked in her final interview 6 weeks ago how she wanted to be remembered, she replied, "As the queen of rock and roll?" The legendary singer died at her home in Kuznich near Zurich, Switzerland, following a long, unspecified illness. Her representatives announced the news, saying, "With her the world loses a music legend and role model." On April 9th, in what are believed to be her final public remarks, she told The Guardian how she hoped the world would remember her, and how she did not fear death. "How would you like to be remembered?" The Guardian asked. "As the queen of rock and roll? As a woman who showed other women that it is okay to strive for success on their own terms." Asked what frightens her about getting older, she replied, "Nothing. This is life's full adventure, and I embrace and accept every day with what it brings." Sharp as ever, Turner joked about whether she'd like more sex, money or fame at my age. Is there another option? And told how she was enjoying anonymity in retirement. Turner is survived by 2 of her 4 sons, 2 preceded her in death, and her 67-year-old husband, Erwin Bach. The pair married in 2013 after dating for nearly 30 years. Among the first to lead tributes to her today was Mick Jagger, who she shared electrifying on-stage chemistry with. "I'm so saddened by the passing of my wonderful friend Tina Turner. She was truly an enormously talented performer and singer. She was inspiring, warm, funny, and generous. She helped me so much when I was young, and I will never forget her," Jagger wrote. Giorgio Armani, with whom she was close friends, said, "I heard the passing of Tina Turner with sadness and disbelief. With her incredible energy, she seemed eternal. Her music certainly is. I will miss a great friend, whom I have also had the pleasure to dress many times. In life, she was like she was on stage, pure energy. I am deeply saddened." Born Anna Mae Bullock in 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, to Zelma and Floyd Bullock, Turner overcame a turbulent childhood and abusive marriage to become a musical sensation and legendary performer. In her early 20s, she found fame with the Ike and Tina Turner Revue, a live act with her former husband. Turner, determined to succeed on her own and with 4 sons to raise, stunned fans and the media by speaking publicly about the abuse. "I wanted to stop people from thinking that Ike and Tina was so positive, that we were such a great team," Turner explained in an eponymous documentary. By the early 80s, she was a musical powerhouse in her own right, standing shoulder to shoulder with the world's most revered rock stars. Electrifying performances with Mick Jagger and David Bowie set her success on fire, and she was quickly celebrated with awards and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Throughout her career, Turner won 8 Grammys from 25 nominations and 3 Lifetime Grammy Awards. Her final stadium concert was in Sheffield, England, in 2009. In recent years, she has been memorialized by Tina the Tina Turner musical in London's West End and across the U.S. She attended opening night in New York City in 2019 and dazzled the crowd with a brief performance. In recent years, she has lived quietly with her husband in Switzerland. An accompanying statement on the singer's social media page today said, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Tina Turner. With her music and her boundless passion for life, she enchanted millions of fans around the world and inspired the stars of tomorrow. Today we say goodbye to a dear friend who leaves us all her greatest work, her music. All our heartfelt compassion goes out to her family. Tina, we will miss you dearly." While the specific cause of her death has not been revealed, her health struggles have been well documented. Her husband Erwin donated one of his kidneys to her in 2017. Following years of chronic kidney failure and a cancer diagnosis. In her memoir, Turner praised Bach for teaching her how to love without giving up who I am. "We grant each other freedom and space to be individuals at the same time we are a couple," the singer wrote in her book. Erwin, who is a force of nature in his own right, has never been the least bit intimidated by my career, my talents, or my fame. He shows me that true love doesn't require the dimming of my light, so that he can shine. On the contrary, we are the light of each other's lives, and we want to shine as bright as we can, together. Turner's early childhood in Brownsville, a town in rural Tennessee, was a modest one. Her parents were sharecroppers with a volatile marriage that became so violent her mother took her to live with her grandmother when she was 11. Aged 16, she moved to St. Louis, Missouri, where she met Ike Turner. He invited her on stage to sing with his band, and became so impressed that he immediately offered her a permanent spot. By age 20, she and Ike were fronting the Ike and Tina Turner Revue. Turner went on to launch a solo career, parting ways romantically and musically from Ike to branch out on her own. In 1969, a year after trying to kill herself with 50 Valium pills, she was awarded her first solo Grammy Award for The Hunter. It wasn't until she split from Ike in the late 70s and overcame bleak career prospects in Las Vegas that she launched a remarkable comeback. Turner is survived by 2 adult sons and her husband Erwin Bach, who she dated for 30 years before marrying a decade ago. 2 of her sons preceded her in death. In 2018, her son Craig killed himself aged 59 at home in Los Angeles. In December last year, Turner's son Ronnie died at the age of 62 from complications caused by colon cancer.